This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the sidelines. Tip-off goes to the Hornets. Bridges with it, hard covering, and it's good. 2 points. Well, Grant, when you take a look at this matchup, both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, B.A. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
And here's Charlotte now. After the basket by New York on the other end. Hart pulls it in. Kicks it out Towns. Back to Hart. Soft touch off the glass.
You know, getting inside and doing damage there really elevates Hart's game, and I'd like to see him be that kind of all-around threat.
Now here's Bridges. Fires from deep. Fires, hitting the triple.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Miller. The kick out to Ball. Pass to Okogie. Shot clock at 6. That one falls.
What an amazing trick shot to confound the defender. Oh, man, that's awesome. He's taking him to school right there.
Well, Grant, all the high hopes Knicks fans have had in recent years, they have finally come to fruition.
Yeah, it really was good to see the Knicks have a great campaign last year. From the players, to the coaches, to the front office, and the fans. They've pressed all the right buttons.
And he knocks down the first one. Well, I don't think anyone predicted that Jalen Brunson would become the player he is today, Grant.
Yeah, that's for sure, B.A. Or he definitely wouldn't have been a second-round pick. He's a hard worker, a competitor, and an elite offensive player.
Now here's Bridges. Back to Ball. Fires the three. And Charlotte another three.
The defense must honor Ball's three-point shot. He's more than ready to snipe away if you give him the opportunity to do so.
Pass to Anunoby. Here's Brunson. Sinks that one from the post. Brunson's got 6.
Inside Brunson is pretty deadly, just dropping his shot in.
Williams with the screen. The drive by Miller. And Williams punches it home.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today.
Absolutely salivates when he attacks the rim.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, Brandon Miller caught some flack when he named Paul George as his GOAT, but PG-13 said, I know what he meant by it. Obviously, I'm not the greatest of all time, but it's about who inspires you. Miller, for his part, knocked back him down and saying, how the league is built now, Paul George is the right person to study for this generation. Brian?
Allie, thanks. Ooh, nice shot by Miller.
Love the confidence from this young man. Miller's so quick off the catch.
Here's Hart. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now, here's Williams. Oh, sweet move. The shot off that time. And some solid defense from Towns. Pass to Hart. And here's Anunoby.
Charlotte foul.
For the Knicks.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Screen by Robinson. Outside Payne. Just 5 to shoot. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Ball with a steal. It's a one-on-one situation. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Here's Okogie. Back to Miller. 5 to shoot. Takes one from 10 feet. It's rebounded by New York.
Boy, you've really got to put those away, especially against soft interior defense.
Robinson. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Down low. Achua inside. Great D that time from Miller. Pass the ball. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Charlotte on top, leading by 3. Quarter. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Hornets.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
Here's Payne. Williams grabs the board. Charlotte leading by 3. Well, with the Hornets, they're still seeking their first NBA title, Clark.
Yep, and you think about all the talent that's come through the Queen City, BA. Playoff success has eluded them. I mean, hopefully it's just a matter of time before their fans have something to cheer about.
Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Achua's got his first points of the game. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. Screen by Bridges. The kick out to Williams. Miller outside. Out to the right wing. Here's Ball. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. Knicks trail by 3. Here's McBride. Outside Payne. Here's Achua. Pass to Shaman. Over to the left wing. Here's McBride. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And it's out of bounds to the Knicks. New York will retain possession. And out of bounds, Charlotte will have it.
I'm not sure whose fault that was, guys, but they need to get on the same page here.
Hornets leading by 3. Inside. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, yes. 2 loud points from Miller, making his presence felt.
Payne with the bucket.
And the defense no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
Now here's Ball. Pass to Williams. The kick out to Ball. Over Payne. And he can't bank that one in.
Look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
And the creative LaMelo Ball. Anytime he touches the rock, Clark, you expect a highlight reel play. How fun is he? Yeah,
he's a lot of fun to watch. He's so uber creative, and he's got a flash and a flair to his game, but he's highly skilled and fundamentally sound, too. That's the one part that sometimes can be lost amidst all the flash, but he's a fun guy to watch hoop, that's for sure.
Pass to Ball. Back to Bridges. Ball left side. From deep. Offensive rebound. Here's Miller. Drains the triple. Miller's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Right side McBride. It's Shamet on the wing. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Robinson.
Well, I think that pass caught him off guard, but he showed us board hands, too.
And some changes here for New York. And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to review the game plan. Here's Ball. They lead by 6. That's their biggest margin. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, a lot of change for this Hornets organization. New ownership, a new front office, a new head coach, some exciting new talent. They're renovating the arena and building a new practice facility. Other than that, not much has changed. BA?
Business as usual, Allie. Thanks.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Grant, the Hornets are a team hoping to end a pretty substantial playoff drive.
Yeah, it's been a long time since they made a buzz in the postseason, but their return could be closer than people think. A few smart moves here or there might be all it takes.
Well, Grant, we know non-shooting big men can clog the paint, but if they know where to move off the ball, that certainly helps.
Yeah, you know, big men who know those circle actions, like flashing to the open spot when their man gives help, they often end up with easy looks inside.
Knicks trail by 6. Bridges with it. Guarded now by Williams. Here's Towns. Lays it up and banks it in. Towns has got his second basket.
Paint is Carl Anthony's domain. His body lets him just own it.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Offensively, Carl Anthony Towns is one of the most well-rounded big men in the league, Grant.
Yeah, maybe in league history, BA. He's an elite three-point shooter, post scorer, and his passing is severely underrated.
Miller outside. Ball outside. There's the triple. It's rebounded by New York. And now the Knicks on the break. Hard with it. And Bridges picks him up defensively.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use two hands next time. He knows where he is.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Rise up and flush it, big man. If he wanted to, he could have ripped the rim off the backboard on that one.
Pass to Bridges. Miller pulls it in. Charlotte leading by 4. Now Bridges. Williams with it. He's guarded by Bridges. Miller outside. Anunoby with a double team. Takes the 3. Nice shot by Okogie. Okogie's got 5. Right side Brunson. On the mark with the 15-footer.
With the utmost belief in his game, he's able to beat opponents in a number of ways.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's the Hornets. They're up by 5. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Pass to Towns. The kick out to Brunson. Back to Towns. 4 on the clock. And Nurkic with the block.
Showing off the timing and awareness defensively. Better think twice before challenging Nurkic.
Hornets leading by 5. Yep, that one goes.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Here's Brunson outside. Rebounded by Nurkic. Here's Charlotte now. Back to man. And stolen by Brunson. Hart with it. Guarded by Smith. Hart goes in.
You know, guys, Josh Hart is somebody that's going to give you everything he's got. His combination of outside shooting and defense is really quite valuable to any team.
Josh Hart. 2 shots.
And he's good on the second. About a minute played here in the second half. Outside man. Outside, Williams. Back to man. Fires the 3. Connects from downtown. Man's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And clearly he needs no time to warm up.
Yeah, really good sign for them offensively. They should keep getting him touches. Make sure he gets shots here.
Out to Bridges. Back to Towns. Outside Hart. Just 5 on the clock. Anunoby with it. Nurkic picks him up. Fires top of the key. And that one good. Hart's got 7 points in the game.
I didn't see that coming. He sinks a pretty dicey shot.
Pass to Nurkic. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And Mikal Bridges, still one of the better wing defenders in the league, Grant.
Yeah, he's so great at pestering a shooter. Good lateral movement and wingspan makes him hard to get around. He might not be the best in the league, but he is well above average.
Outside, Green. There's a screen by Nurkic. Shot clock at 5. Sinks it from distance. Nurkic has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And Josh Green going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. The shot by Payne, no good. Hornets leading by 10. Pass to Williams. Right wing. Now here's Smith. Back to Nurkic. 6 to shoot.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Beyond the arc. And the Hornets, another three.
A dead-eye shooter, Nick Smith, is great from three-point land. That might be his biggest asset to this team.
Pass to Achua. Payne with it. New York, no good that time either. Achua with a steal. Here's Shamet. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Back to Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Smith outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Robinson with the block. It's Shamet on the wing to the paint. Robinson gets the bucket.
High-value assist there. Finding him inside for the finish.
Here's Mann. Outside, Williams. And a miss there on the triple. Knicks trail by 9. And now the Knicks on the break. And the basket by Shamet.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And here's Mann. Pass to Green. Here's Williams. Tipped. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets earning this break in the action, up 10. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That
33.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Charlotte leading by 10. Pass to Nurkic. And Nurkic throws it down.
Oh, too easy for Nurkic. A big man who goes up strong. Have to meet him at the rim and counter his aggression.
Back to Hart. To the middle. Brunson. Towns down low. Chalk up 2 there.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Pass to Williams. Williams knocks down the 3.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Anunoby on the wing. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. And so it's Nurkic who brings up the ball for Charlotte. The kick out to Williams. Back to Smith. 5 on the clock. The 3 is up. It's rebounded by New York. Here's Brunson outside. Here's Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Virtually no way to stop Towns. He's extremely dangerous that close to the bucket.
Pass to Mann. It's hauled in by Jalen Brunson.
Timeout.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, over the last break, I listened to Tom Thibodeau address the team. They told the team to dig deep, play with passion, finish this game out right. We'll see if they do, guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. Knicks trail by 11. Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Banging his way through, Jalen Brunson.
And no matter how the D's coming at him tonight, Brunson has adapted. And that's what great scorers do. They figure it out.
Miller outside. The three. And it's New York with a rebound. Towns outside. The rebound by Bridges. Hornets leading by 9. Pass to Williams. Out to Bridges. 4-3. Second chance shot. Here's Okogie. Launches a three. Kept alive. The kick out to Ball. Now Miller. The three. And the three-pointer goes. And the Hornets lead by 12.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Ball left side. Now Miller. The layup off target.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Pass to Anunoby. Here's Brunson outside. Ball with the rebound.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Williams misses. Knicks trail by 10. Here's Hart. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line could be the next best thing.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give him a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
And Williams punches it home.
And that's what you get from Brandon Miller. I mean, he can really whip passes there around the court.
The offensive rebound. Hornets leading by 10.
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Hornets.
I was really impressed with their attitude today, Graham. Competitive game, they battled through every step of the way.
And B.A., can you say big-time effort and energy? I mean, just a tremendous performance. They were well-deserving of this win.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency from Mark Williams.
Oh, I liked how he mixed it up on the glass. Wasn't afraid to get in there and do the dirty work. Showed some real grit and toughness tonight.
29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Ball with it. And it's Anunoby picking him up. And it's Bridges with the jam.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
Back to Brunson. Off the left rim and out. And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. A clean win.